This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The U.S. Department of Energy Secretary takes a close look at coal in our area. Happy Friday, everyone. We did it. Another week done. Well, almost. Let's enjoy some local news available in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. I'm Ken Kara with a reminder to take us with you this weekend with the Samsung Productions app. And we start our newscast with headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Hazleton police are asking for your help to find the suspect in a bank robbery. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spezial released this photo of the suspect. The robbery happened around 11 this morning at 540 Broad Street. That's the community bank in the Hazleton Shopping Center. Anyone with information on the identity or whereabouts of the suspect is asked to contact the Hazleton Police Department by dialing 911 or by calling 570-459-4942. You can also provide tips via the department's website at hazletonpolice.com or by texting the words "My Tips" as one word to 274637. All calls will be kept confidential. No new contract for teachers in the Hazleton Area School District yet. Last night, the Hazleton Area School Board voted 7-2 to accept the terms of a contract proposal. However, teachers in the Hazleton Area Education Association voted earlier to reject the offer. That means that both sides will now return to the negotiation table. Contract negotiations between the two sides began at the start of the year. The 4-year contract offered to the teachers contained a first-year wage freeze and a restylized medical plan that's similar to proposals approved last week with 2 other unions. For more on the contract negotiations, check out Kent Jackson's article in today's Standard Speaker or go to standardspeaker.com. Pennsylvania State Senator John Udechak will not run for Congress. The senator issued a statement announcing his decision. Senator Udechak says, quote, "After many thoughtful conversations with family, friends, and the citizens from across both northeastern and central Pennsylvania, I have decided to continue my service in the Pennsylvania State Senate," unquote. He adds that with the support of voters from the 14th Senatorial District, he plans to seek another term as state senator in 2018. Udechak was considering a run for the 11th congressional seat. Current Congressman Lou Barletta announced that he will run for U.S. Senate against incumbent Bob Casey. And Congressman Lou Barletta and United States Department of Energy Secretary Rick Perry were in our area yesterday. They gathered at the site of Jetto Coal Mine in Ebervale. It's located at the intersection of Route 940 and the Stockton Road near Freeland. The two men came to show their support for what is called a rare earth elements extraction project site.
Anthracite right now is one of the rarest. It's been mined here for 150 years, Mr. Secretary, and there are 300 to 500 years of anthracite coal, and this is not our grandfather's coal. This is used for manufacturing, for steel, and now we are finding that we sit on what is really a gold mine right here with these REE, these rare earth minerals that we buy 100% of from China. China sells 85% around the world, and these are used for many uses, including weapons, computers, cell phones. We've been able to secure a grant, $1 million grant with Penn State to come here and see how we could extract these rare earth elements that are nowhere else that we know of right here. So this really is a new chapter for our area, but also a role that it will play, a major role that it will play in the country.
The future of the world, I will suggest to you, is brighter because of American ingenuity and American innovation. If we won't stifle it with overtaxing it, overregulating it, to nurture it, to work with it, to be a partner with it, and that's what the message is coming out of this administration. Our national security relies upon what you do. This country's future is wrapped around the men and women of this part of the country. The activities of which you're involved with all across Appalachia, where the coal contains these really important elements. For too long, coal in this country has been reviled. and it's time for coal in this country to be revived.
As part of yesterday's visit, the Congressman and Energy Secretary toured the Jet Coal Company and also had the chance to talk with company employees. Have you marked your calendars for October 7th? That's the day the Samsung production staff will host a free premiere of our recently created Angela Park documentary. After more than a year in production, this fabulous documentary is now available on DVD. Hear from the park's creators, past employees, and park goers. Come share and enjoy the memories of Angela Park. This free premiere takes place Saturday, October 7th at noon at the Cinema and Draft House in West Hazleton. Seating is limited, and there will be a limited number of free commemorative booklets available on a first-come, first-served basis. The DVD of the documentary will also be available for purchase at the premiere. You can buy it on October 7th only for a special one-day price of $19.99. So don't miss the fabulous premiere of Angela Park, the documentary, Saturday, October 7th at the Cinema and Draft House. Doors open at 11:15 a.m. with the showing of the documentary at noon. Yesterday, MMI Preparatory School in Freeland held its annual pajama parade. Freshmen and senior classmates took to the streets in one of the school's greatest traditions, celebrating the arrival of new students to the high school.
The tradition is that there is a pajama parade through town. So the seniors change into their pajamas, the freshmen change into their pajamas, senior and their freshmen walk out behind the fire truck, police, they block off the town, march up the street to the traffic light, down to the next light, and then they come back for what I think is the most special part of the day, and that's what's called the freshman walk and fresh walk. And what happens is the seniors line the, you can't see it here, but there's a walkway up to Old Main, which is the original entrance to the school. The seniors line it. The president reads the name of each new freshman in the freshman class, and they walk through, do high fives, and head into the school. So this is symbolizing their entrance into the upper school at MMI.
There are 256 students currently enrolled here at MMI through 6th through 12th grade, and there are 40 class members in the senior class this year. And honestly, I don't believe it's fair to call them classmates. I do believe we are family. So I think that runs from 6 all the way up.
This is a tradition that has been at MMI for eons. And the Fresh Walk was adopted last year, and it sticks, and it's a pretty neat thing.
Following the parade, the two classes posed for a picture in front of Old Main. The historic Brainerd Church in Seibertsville will host its annual Fall Festival this Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Enjoy delicious homemade food, crafts, and music. Take a tour of the church that dates back to 1852, along with the one-room schoolhouse, which was built in 1898 and relocated to the Seibertsville location in the 1980s. Sarah Jane Sands, aka Salty, a former professional baseball player with the Rockford Peaches, made famous in the movie A League of Their Own, will make a special appearance, and be sure to catch a selfie with Humphrey the Camel or the Fainting Goats. There will also be a display of antique Bibles. One of the Bibles actually dates back to 1510. All proceeds from the Fall Festival benefit the preservation of the historic Brainerd Church. Again, the festival is this Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. in Seibertsville. Coming up, 3 super cute pets up for adoption at the Hazleton Animal Shelter, trust me. And after that, ferocious bears in Monoy City. Our Football Friday feature is all about the Monoy area Golden Bears. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hi, I'm Anna Hadjaeva-Mariano, and welcome to Modern Smile. Let's talk today about different crowns that exist right now on the market. The newest and I think the most natural looking would be porcelain crowns. Porcelain crowns can be also consist of zirconia. Zirconia is a very durable material. There are 2 options in zirconia crowns. It's called anterior zirconia crown or posterior zirconia crown. Posterior zirconia crown which will be more for your back teeth. Premolars are molars. It's much stronger, and it will accommodate your biting forces. The other option for crowns would be PFM, or conventional porcelain fused to metal crowns. Those are wonderful options, but sometimes in the anterior region or in your smile line, I would not recommend to proceed with PFMs because they don't look as natural, they're more opaque. The other option will be full cast metal crowns. Those are silver or gold crowns. Some patients prefer to have a gold crown because it's so, it sits well on the tooth and it's very biocompatible. There's also other options as titanium crowns. But I would probably suggest if you're looking to change your smile and you would like to enhance your smile, you should proceed with porcelain crowns.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Maybe a bit of rain to start the weekend, but then we're in the clear. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. A 30% chance of showers, mainly between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. It will be mostly cloudy with a low of 47 degrees. And then on Saturday, we start off with a 20% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Partly sunny, high only in the mid-50s. At night, we'll get down to 40 degrees, mostly clear skies. Sunday is sunny with a high of 64. Sunday night, clear with a low of 43 degrees. Monday, sunny once again with a high of 68. Monday night, mostly clear, low of 48 degrees. Tuesday is sunny with a high of 67, and Tuesday night, mostly clear, low of 50 degrees. Lottery numbers now. Midday winning lottery numbers: pick 2, 2 3s, pick 3, 4 2 9, pick 4, 3 7s and a 3, pick 5, 1 2 5 3 6. The wild number today is 1. Check out these adorable animals now up for adoption at the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
Hello again. Here I have with me Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane is an approximately 8-year-old Chihuahua Min Pin mix and a recent addition to our shelter here. As you can see, she's very sweet and affectionate and loves people once she gets to warm up to them, but at first she's a little bit shy and nervous. We recommend her for experienced dog owners. One convenient thing about Janie here is her size. Not only is she small and easy to manage and hold, but she loves to be held and be on people's laps. Aside from being current on her vaccinations, including rabies and distemper, Janie here is also spayed and tested negative for heartworm and Lyme disease. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Ralphie and Freddie. Ralphie and Freddie are two brothers and recent additions to our female colony. As you can see, they're very affectionate and love to be held. Both Ralphie and Freddie are current on their vaccines, including the rabies and distemper shots. They're also neutered and have been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and have come up negative for both. We think either one of these kittens would be great for a household that already has cats, seeing as how they do so well with each other. That's it for this week's pets. If anyone at home is interested in adopting Calamity Jane, Ralphie or Freddie here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
It's been kind of a seesaw season so far for the Monoy area football team. The Golden Bears carry a 3-game winning streak into Week 6, and our John Eric Poli stopped by practice this week to see how the Bears can keep things rolling.
The Monoy area football team didn't start their season off the way they probably hoped they would. In Week 1, the Golden Bears lost to Towanda by a point in the final seconds of the game, and in Week 2, they fell to Tamaqua 34-7. Following an 0-2 start, the Golden Bears are now on a 3-game win streak thanks to what they're calling the start of a new season.
Coach Eater just kind of came in one day and he's like, we're starting a whole new season. We're a whole new team. Let's go out and start off an 8-0 season. Let's go.
I feel like we had a very good mindset after we realized that we can't really go back and change what we did in the first 2 weeks. We just thought to ourselves, it's a new season. We could just start off 0-0 and just continue to get better.
In the Golden Bears' new season, they are 3-0 with wins over Holy Redeemer, Nativity, and Hamburg. During this stretch, the team has been focusing on their fundamentals, and it appears that things are starting to come together.
I think we've gotten better each week with just fundamentals. We are a very young football team. We have some guys that are experienced, but yet they're still only sophomores or juniors, returning as starters, but still very young. So I think they're just maturing and getting better each week. I think that our quarterback and our free safety, Matt Lewandowski, has gotten better each week, and even in terms of his leadership qualities, and our seniors as well have gotten better and have kind of come to the understanding of what it takes to be a senior leader. And I just think overall as a team, we're playing better offense, we're playing better defense. So I just think as a team, we've gotten better each week.
In the Golden Bears' winning streak, their offense has come alive. Last week, the triple option attack torched the Hamburg defense en route to putting up a season-high 49 points. And the tricky offense is averaging 41 points a game during their new season.
It is our identity. It's kind of what we've done for a while now. So with every week, with every play, the kids get more comfortable with it. We're doing very well running the football right now. We'd like to continue that through our league play. Obviously, our competition is going to get a lot harder.
I think it's just camaraderie among everyone that's on the team and on offense specifically, that we just want to keep scoring, keep going, and just keep living up to our full potential.
Monterey area now has the opportunity to finish strong in league play during their new season. Every team left on their schedule currently has a losing record, but everyone on the team knows that they can't just go ahead and chalk up a W in the win column, and they have to come prepared to go out and play on Friday nights.
I think we just need to stay humble. Don't be overconfident coming into games like those, and I think we'll be okay. Just run what we run and just be confident in ourselves. Don't be too overconfident, though.
A new season, a new team, and most importantly, a win streak. If Monterey area can continue to play their fundamentally sound football with their strong option offense, they could set themselves up nicely for the postseason. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you, John. The Golden Bears open up Schuylkill League Division II play tonight. They host Schuylkill Haven, who's 1-0 in the league. North Schuylkill, they play their first Schuylkill League Division I game at home against unbeaten Lehighton. 4 of 6 teams in that division are still undefeated. Tamaqua is one of them, and they'll play at Pottsville. Shenandoah Valley travels to Minersville in league play. Marion Catholic plays Panther Valley as they look for their first league win. The Hazelton area Cougars will look for their 3rd straight victory on Saturday at Delaware Valley. Jasmine Mooney got her 1,000th kill for Marion volleyball on Thursday. If you've ever witnessed her play, it seems like she gets 1,000 a game. She's good at volleyball. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Her team beat Halifax to stay perfect on the season. Congratulations to Mooney. Hazelton area's Kayla Mistician had 18 assists in the Lady Cougars win over Crestwood. Lehighton swept North Schuylkill. Sam Shinkus had 11 kills, while Dallas beat Hazelton area in girls soccer. With the division title in hand, the Cubs, they beat their rivals, the Cardinals, for a 2nd day in a row. All right, stop. Ron Marchetti time. Here's Short Shots.
Mother of God, would you believe it's the final Friday of the month and the next the final day of September. Hi, everybody. Time for some Short Shots. It's game night, but not in Hazelton. Marion Catholic has Panther Valley in hometown. Crestwood has Nanticoke in Mountaintop, and Monterey area has Schuylkill Haven at home. All short trips if you're a high school football junkie in the need to go to a game on a beautiful Friday night. The Cougars are at undefeated Delaware Valley, which is a little more than a stone throw from the New York border, tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. A terrific matchup. Last Friday, Hazelton area defeated Wallenpaupack 34-13 on the road. Damon Horton ran a kickoff back 98 yards in the second half to give Hazelton a 13-12 lead, just after Wallenpaupack had taken the lead 12-7. Quarterback Sparky Wolk passed for over 200 yards in his 4th straight game. This time, 2 scores by air and 1 by ground. Horton, Nolan Schneider, Adrian Otero, and Davey Smith had outstanding games, but it was definitely a team victory. And for the first time since 2009, the Cougars are 3-2. Marion scored for the first time in 4 games, but lost their 4th straight. This one is Schuylkill Haven 56-12. The Colts are 1-4. Other scores of local interest: Crestwood lost to Pottsville 13-7. North Schuylkill got by Mount Carmel 21-20 to stay unbeaten. Tamaqua won its 500th football game in their school history while remaining undefeated this season at 5-0, and ditto that for Jim Thorpe, who posted their 4th straight shutout 49-0 over Shenval. Thorpe has outscored their opposition so far this season 179-7. That's what they call a powerhouse. Monterey also put up 49 points over Hamburg to match Hazelton Area's 3-2 record. Penn State showed that they may be a team of destiny after winning on the game's last play at Iowa, while Saquon Barkley became the front runner for the Heisman Trophy. Notre Dame won big at Michigan State 38-18. What else? Tina Capro, one of the best cross-country runners of all time around here, from Marion, placed second in a huge state tournament invitational. Dr. John Falava won his 300th game as coach of the Marion Phillies volleyball team. And let's all rise for the judge, Aaron Judge of the Yankees, who became the first rookie ever to hit 50 home runs in his season, breaking Mark McGwire's old record of 49. Judge is a contender for the Rookie of the Year and MVP awards. Only 2 players that ever done that: Fred Lynn in 1975 and Ichiro Suzuki in 2001. Have a good one. Till Monday, be a good sport and stay loose.
And here's tonight's social news. This weekend, come out for the first annual Lady Cougars softball charity game on Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Valley Regional Softball Fields on West Butler Drive in Drums. Past Hazelton area high school players will square off in a game to help the Lady Cougar program with expenses. Enjoy the game along with food and tricky trays. The rain date is Sunday. On Monday, the Lehigh Valley Health Network will host I Pink I Can, an event to help patients make informed decisions about their health. The event will be held at the Lehigh Valley Hazelton Employment and Technology Center on the 3rd floor on Broad Street in the city. To RSVP, call 1-888-402-LVHN. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Monica J. Petrusky of Hazelton. A graveside service will be held at 11 a.m. on Monday at the Calvary Cemetery in Drums. Arrangements are being handled by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazelton. Jamie Daniel Petruzzi of Hazelton. A massive Christian burial will take place Monday at 9:30 a.m. at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazelton. Friends may call Monday at 8:30 a.m. at the church. Firo Funeral Service Incorporated in Hazelton is handling the arrangements. Antoinette C. Cluck of Drifton. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland will announce arrangements. Pauline Boyko, formerly of Upper Lehigh. Desiderio Funeral Home Incorporated in Mountaintop is handling arrangements. And Francis A. Hunsinger. Arrangements are private and under the direction of the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazelton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Peter Wilcox of Cunningham. Call us now, 570-455-7267, extension 104. I don't want to rush the weekend, but there's an all-new episode of Out of Left Field coming your way Monday at 8 p.m. It's a special edition, too, as we take a look at some very talented local female athletes. Check that out. And a new season of The Girls will begin very soon here on SSP TV. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. I'll see you on Monday. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.